thrilled to have you here. It's going to be an amazing 3-day experience, and we hope that we can impart some of our wisdom, but we want you to most of all, to enjoy it, relax, and we'll explain everything. If you have questions, remember to ask us rather than let it fester, so ask the questions. I can't say enough about these coaches. For Natasha Corrigan, she is probably one of the finest technique, style, and fundamental skills for vocalists by far anyone in the United States. And I cannot say enough about how good she is. Len has toured and recorded with some of the greatest artists in our music industry. From Stevie Wonder to Barbra Streisand to her own beautiful albums. She's probably one of the finest singers I've had the good fortune to work with, and an incredible vocal producer. So you are in good hands. Fred is one of the most unique vocalists I have ever met. The man has a range that is going to blow your mind. When I say blow your mind, it will blow your mind. And he has coached everyone from Miley Cyrus to the Jonas Brothers. He currently tours with Diana Ross and has for years, and with Stevie Wonder and numerous other artists. He's probably one of the top vocal producers, along with Lynn.
This program, the Ultimate Vocal Music Summit, is really unique. It's unique for a few reasons. One, it's such an incredible experience for these young artists, these young musicians and young singers to experience. The level of training and the level of musicianship and the expertise that they're encountering as early as like 7 all the way up to, I think our oldest participant this year is 22 or 23. The fact that they're getting to work with these world-class musicians and these amazing coaches at this stage is extraordinary. I think that's one of the things about UVMS that's just stellar, like top-notch.
I love Dawn. I love the Vocal Summit. I love what they do. This is a great organization that's doing real good, helping to keep music in the hearts of young people and helping to keep them motivated and focused so that they can find their avenue, their way towards success in the music business, which is still changing and growing and evolving. We have no idea how things are going to be, but we do know that as long as there are young people out there that are enthusiastic and passionate about music and they are given the tools to succeed, that the future of music is in good hands. And so Dawn and the Summit are doing a great service.
I think it's an incredible program. I think she does a great job with the kids. She really loves the kids. And she is a person that is excited. She thinks big. And that's what I really love about Dawn. She thinks big. She tries to push the limits on everything she does. So we have a good time. We write and produce some people together too. So I think Dawn is an exceptional person, and she really has good intentions with UVMS.
We're not here to be your managers, we're not here to be your agents, we're not here to be anything but mentors for you. And we hope that we can answer all your questions and also alleviate any of your concerns. And we will do that step by step throughout the next 3 days, because the end result is you get to perform with one of the most incredible bands. Your song that you worked on for these 3 days with the incredible Manny Caliuta, with Luis Conte. These are 4 and 5 and 6-time Grammy winners. Earl Cooney. They're all musical directors in their own right. Tim Knight, Andy Abad. Take advantage of that. They love you asking questions. Please do ask. Take the time to write notes in your notebook, because this is kind of a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
No, this is actually for Kristen, it's the 4th time, I believe, and for Emma, it's the 2nd time. Kristen was so talented, and we wanted her to be in a nice environment, friendly environment, and this is what the summit was all about. It's not a competition, it's just a a very nurturing environment, and they can be themselves and they can, grow. And that's how we started with Dawn.
Before, but now so you go for the little rasp and you get you got this. So yeah, bit of it now. So you know the you got 4 minutes.
Charge records.
Does that make
So I've been at the Vocal Music Summit for I think 3 years now, or maybe this might be my 4th time, but I started when I was 11. So I'm not new to this, but it's always like a really fun experience, and every time it's different.
I'm here to not as much coach as I am to do what she coined the phrase, a riffer's workshop. And for those that don't know, riffing is a part of singing. And what riffers do is they take and they manipulate and they bend notes to inside of the framework of a song, and they try to be creative with it and make it dance. So that's what I do. I try to make it dance. Down, those are the 4 notes, right? Down, down. So you analyze it, you break it down, and then you say down, down. Okay, so you say, okay, I got the 4 notes. And then you say, okay, one of them has a little swim to it. So down, down, right? So the emphasis should be on the bite. You should want to bite the first part of it.
This is my first time at the Ultimate Vocal Music Summit, and I'm having a good time. I like talking with all the mentors and the people who just have a lot of experience. I'll take anything from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were talking about that.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
That's what you get for like giving her the idea.
Is it a duet? It's not a duet.
Yeah,
It's not a duet. You could.
No, we couldn't make it.
But I hear your voice very, but she'll tell you, but I think you're gonna love the other one.
Dawn is such a great person, and she's a wonderful musician. It's been a pleasure meeting her, and I have a friend of mine that introduced both of us, and honestly, she's amazing. Everything, like all the projects that we do together, it's really fun.
It's an amazing feeling to watch people actually, digest and learn the things that you're teaching them, and that's one of the things that really motivates me. It inspires me in my personal world to teach, to pass knowledge on and to teach young people and to watch them learn and create and develop. It's extremely rewarding. So it inspires me in my own profession.
In my mind, like, that's what I want to be for the rest of my life, and you kind of need that focus in order to try to get that for the music to be able to allow you to play it with the commitment that it needs.
like a pear-shaped body with no frets, and then later it evolved in the Baroque time and into the lute, and then after that, well, in Andalusia and in Spain, pretty much that's where the guitar kind of like developed from the lute.
I'm Abrielle and I have a pet pony because my mom used to be a horse trainer. I like to sing. I do lots of ballet and I just really love being here.
You guys excited?
Yeah!
You're excited? And what are you guys most excited about today?
Pizza!
This is our third time doing the summit, and my original first time we signed up was we had met other people that had been involved in the summit, and they said, you have to do the summit. Abrielle will have so much fun and learn so much stuff. So at 4.5, she was the youngest one to participate in the summit, and we just went for it, and she was awesome.
From a distance, the world looks blue and green, and the snow-capped mountains white.
Good. I'm the audience.
From a distance, the ocean meets the streams, and the eagles takes to flight.
Yeah, open your mouth, let that beautiful voice out.
From a distance, there is harmony, and the echoes through the land.
Yeah, so at this summit, I was the music director. So I was basically in charge of just, maintaining the integrity of the music throughout the program. So the first part was that I would oversee the pianists. So we would have different vocal coaches, and I would just make sure that every vocal coach and pianist team had everything they needed. That that they were able to work with the students. They had all the materials they needed. That the songs were great, keys were adjusted when necessary, all that stuff. And then the second part of my job was just to basically oversee the concert. So a lot of that was behind the scenes work. A lot of like making arrangements and charting music out. Adjusting things for the students. That was like a pretty big, pretty massive undertaking.
Well, I'm an accompanist. I'm just playing piano for everybody. So I've been helping arrange the songs a little bit. If they're not exactly the right structure for the performance, and picking the right key, and working with Fred, who's the vocal coach I'm working with. And we are, sort of helping to get a bit of a performance and infuse a little bit of emotion into the arc of the arrangement. Yeah, that seems to be most of what we're doing.
When I was about 3 years old, I really liked listening to music, and then I started getting into instruments, and then Justin Bieber became a thing, and I became obsessed with Justin Bieber and wanted to do the same thing he was doing.
Tell me I've been lied to. Crying isn't mine.
The work that Dawn Elder is doing is fantastic. One of the reasons I do this is because
you have to give this gift forward to the kids. And I think they're at a musical disadvantage already. Like when we were growing up, there were places to play all over the place, and so the kids don't have that many places where they can learn how to play as a band and perform as a band, and for singers to be able to be a lead vocalist and a front person, and you can't get that from school or from books. You have to live it. You have to find out what works and what doesn't.
I like to call myself the movement whisperer. Specifically, it's to implement choreography to all of the singers at this vocal summit. Specifically, when it just comes to, it doesn't necessarily have to be a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, but just bringing that energy, that charisma, that confidence. And everyone has it. It's just a matter of, how deep it's hidden in you. And my job is to help bring it out of you. Some performers are already there, where all I literally need to do is just kind of tweak a little bit and say, hey, there you go, you're on your way. And some people might need a little bit more coddling and guidance and massaging. But the beautiful thing is everybody has it. That's what makes all of us so unique, is we all have our own individual style. And that's what I'm here to do, is just bring out your style. So when you're singing that riff, you also are giving them that little wink or that shoulder or that little body roll. You know what I mean? It just adds that extra element to the overall performance of the singing.
Kick, cross step, kick, cross step, kick, cross step, kick, cross step. Hey, hey, keep going. 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 Hey, kick, cross step, kick, cross step, kick, cross step, kick, cross step.
My experience has been amazing. It's truly been very memorable and very helpful. I've learned so much just for one day, and it's crazy how many amazing people we are here to help to present us and do lectures, and it's been so much fun.
We don't sing this together generally, we just are making it up as we go.
Great power of social media. A young man that we respected, we'd seen him working hard in New York. He had attended the summit and had had a great experience. And so we were looking for ways for us to be able to just help our children learn from different people. We like being able to expose them to different people, different experiences who are expert in what they do. And so we thought we'd come and give it a try. So this is our second year. And they had such a good experience the first year. Just last year, only 2 of our children took part, and this year we have all 3.
I always have loved singing, and I think from the very beginning I've had lessons, and I just think that I've always loved it. And actually my first words were in song. I sang happy birthday to my grandfather, and really ever since I've always loved singing. I don't really know a day where I haven't sung.
So I'm letting you know.
I love the summit with my whole heart. This is actually my 3rd summit. I did one last year, and I did one the year before that. And they're super fun. I learned so much with each summit, and I'm really happy to be back.
This amazing, amazing summit that Dawn and her whole team puts on. This is the best of the best that we have around here, and we couldn't ask for anything better.
Dawn Elder's wonderful. She has a great attitude, a go-getter attitude, and she really, she sees talent. And all the kids that have come here, and I think everyone is unique, and she's really wonderful at looking at each person's skills and ability and helping them individually. And I think that is an incredible thing, and she's done a wonderful job at it.
I love her. She's very nice. She's a very kind woman, and she's already helping me a lot with my music.
This all and nothing really got a way of driving me crazy. I need somebody to heal, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you know all the pain.
Most people really work for decades before they're able to sing and play with these players, with the people that UVMS exposes them to. And the band is world class. It's just top notch. I mean, the band, they played on everything. And so the kids get to experience that, what it is to be backed by this world-class band, and that level of musicianship. Plus, then just the coaching and the guidance that they get through these singer-songwriter workshops, like being introduced to Judd Friedman and Michael J. and these people that they would just never have access to until they've gotten into their careers, several years on. And Dawn Elder has put all of these components together, and then herself, an award-winning producer and songwriter, she herself developing things with these kids and giving her expertise and giving her coaching as well. So it's unique in the realm that they're exposed to really world-class, top-notch coaches, mentors, musicians, producers, songwriters that they just wouldn't have access to.
It feels like a school, so I see the kids practicing and, going through hair and makeup, and when it ends, it's like this big show off, and no one is really booed or frowned upon, or no one is made to feel inferior. Everyone is given the same love and respect, and that's what I like about it.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire.
First one.
This girl is on fire.
My specific point that I focus on is getting the kids to understand that they're telling a story. It's a story that they need to convey and relate. And it's actually a conversation between the singer and a bunch of people. But I try to get them to focus on that singular communication that draws people in and allows people to understand that, it's just about telling a story and communicating either a feeling, a story, your own personal story, or someone else's story. It's just...
Anytime you're getting education, anytime you're improving on your knowledge, it's a good thing. You can never have too much knowledge, and you can never learn too much. So that's the really important thing about the summit, is it is a full-on educational program where kids are developed to learn more, and not just get up there and sing.
It's my first time being here. It's my first year here, and I think it's really fun. It's a really fun thing, and I think if anyone wants to get into singing, they should come here. It's actually really helpful. My favorite part about it is the writing songs thing. I just love to write, and I love singing. I just like songs, and my favorite artist is Freddie Mercury. I really like singing too, and I really enjoy it. So, and then again, if anyone's trying to start singing or anything, they should absolutely go here. It's really fun.
If you guys actually are interested in the business of music, which you need to be if you want to be in this music business, because it's not just about music, it's about a business as well. Look at the Billboard charts. go to the top 30 of the Billboard Hot 100, which is what I regularly do, because those are the songs that you're hearing all the time on the radio. Every single song on there is co-written by the artist.
A lot of you guys don't probably remember records. We used to have records before there were downloads and everything. And I used to collect records madly. I had a huge record collection, and I used to read the credits on the labels of the records. And I noticed very early on that a lot of the songs I was liking over and over, they were all performed by different artists, but the same names kept showing up on the labels as the songwriters. And most people who aren't in the music business just assume the artist who's performing the song was the one who wrote it, but that's not always the case.
I haven't participated in it before, but I hope I can participate again, because it was really inspiring to see these kids all singing their whatever's off, and they're really great for such young kids, and even the songwriting is really, really advanced for such young kids. I was blown away. I think Michael and I were both on a panel just now, and they were asking us for our feedback, and I was kind of like, I think I should run my songs by you guys, actually, so very impressive and a lot of fun, very inspiring.
It was fun. Judd Friedman and I did a little Q&A for everybody, and then we listened to their songs and we critiqued their songs, and there were some really good songs.
One day, when I'm feeling blue, I will look to you and see your eyes. Something in the way you shine. One day, when we're old and gray.
This is my first time being at UVMS. It's pretty interesting getting to meet everybody, get to know them, see where they're from, because they're kind of from all over. Love hearing the musicians who come in and play and tell us their story, because they're just I feel the wisdom, and then just kind of there's just a lot of wisdom and just knowledge, and then almost that's translated in the notes that they play, and it's inspiring to hear them and just see people who are so seasoned and have the opportunity to play with people like Vinnie Colaiuto and just be around these types of musicians. It's an incredible experience.
Okay, so I really like how they do stuff here. They make you feel comfortable, whatever you do, and they make you feel in a safe place. And they really show you the experience of being a writer/songwriter. And that's why I really like this place, so.
I think this is incredible. I wish I would have had something like this when I was growing up. I would have loved it. Not only can they be around like-minded people, because that was always a struggle growing up, is just being around other singers, but they get some of the best instructors in town. So I think this is essential for them, and performing in front of others and learning techniques. I think this is incredible, and I'm really happy to be here.
All right, now take your hands and a prayer. Has anyone ever done Om before?
Yep, everybody knows.
Oh yeah? We are going to sing together. We're gonna go. Deep inhale.
You
My experience so far is going really, really incredible. It's super cool being able to be in the same room with these people and then being able to learn from them and even play with them is really cool. And just, you know, hearing their experiences and what they have to tell us and so much wisdom that we've picked up. It's really great.
I am in 3rd grade and I'm 8 years old. I'm a regular person, but I'm really good at math. When I wanted to sing, I was like listening to songs 1 billion times, and then I finally learned how to sing it and sang it really bad. So my teacher helped me sing it better.
I'll soon be turning round the corner now. Outside the dawn is breaking, but inside in the dark I'm making to be free.
I'm so happy because I've attended other things where there's like a big competition or a big just like you need to be the best or you're not good, or if you mess up it's the end of the world. Like, I'm just so happy you can improve your skills and no one's judging you, and it's just a really nice place to let loose and just like sing, and if you mess up it's fine. I'm really happy that, because I was really nervous that it was going to be like another competition or something, but it's not that at all. It's awesome.
I think it's spectacular. We would love to come back again. She's got it down. She's got it figured out. We think it's wonderful.
When you're scared, losing ground.
So do you feel like there on losing ground when my world is going crazy?
I think it's like the notes where it goes light my way.
Good. Let's take a look at Light My Way then.
I'm really inspired by Dawn, because just her thought of just organizing such a thing is amazing. So I really look up to her in a way, saying that she's an amazing person and she's really kind just to create this experience for young singers.
We get to know John because of this event, and she has been very upfront and candid at the beginning, and now I think those impressions just sort of solidified itself. She offers you realistic views, and she gives you authentic and genuine feedbacks to up your child's the outlook and career in this industry. So sort of way that we trust John Elder in making, in giving us the feedbacks that we need.
You have to make sure too, though, because you want the band, so you're gonna have to get comfortable with the band playing with you too. So, and I think Lynn's already gotta watch the rhythm. Yeah. Because that's the one difference. When this is not like a track that's there.
When you look at each individual and accept that everyone's different and try to find that strength or that special something about them and draw it out and kind of amplify that and diminish the weaknesses. That's what I like to do.
I messed up.
I couldn't even tell. That was beautiful.
Okay.
It's too early to sing. That's it.
I think it's an amazing opportunity. We are thrilled that she was chosen for it and thrilled to be able to offer the opportunity, and just thrilled to be here. I've got a little bit of like starstruck as I look around me. Again, hobby farm, but but yeah, I think it's going to open a lot of doors for us to just understand a different world, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, because I think that gives me a chance to improve instead of just people saying, that's wrong, I want to know what's right and how to improve my singing.
is the key to fire, which is you singing fire, this girl is on fire. Is it too high? Fire. So when you change it from singing loud and you sing it softer, it's because you want to, not because it's too high, right? I'm asking.
Yeah, and also because I was just outside for a while, so my throat is kind of dry.
Oh. So it's not too high. Okay, well that's what I was wanting to know. It seems when you sing the verses, you don't give the energy to the verses. They're sung differently than the chorus, but when you get to the chorus, you let it out, and your whole body moves. This girl, you do that. Doing the verses, simply singing them versus singing them. Because when you get to this girl is on fire, you let them have it. Whoops. So, if you can give the verses as much attention as you give this girl, you come out with it, and it sounds great. So if you can add some attention, some colors and things to the verse, make the whole song great.
Or I was thinking it might be fun to hear the verses like even less sung, like breathier, like more. I can hear it that way too.
Let's try that.
Just to contrast how big she's singing the chorus.
How does it go?
I don't know.
Can we do it without tempo?
They're so amazing at it. It's so inspiring. I know that out of everything that I've learned so far, I know that I'm gonna walk away so inspired by just hearing other people's experiences, their stories, things that they've lived through and people that they've worked with, and hearing all about that. It's something that I know that I'll never forget. And so I'm excited to just be here and immerse myself, gain as much knowledge as I can, and just take away an amazing experience, because this program is incredible.
Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh gosh, Dawn's a great lady, so smart and knowledgeable about what it takes to make it in the industry. Obviously she's so well connected. She's taken a lot of time with Delaney and worked with her.
She really cares about all of the kids and giving them
she does.
The foundation, for a career in music.
I really like Dawn. She's really nice, and I've known her for a year now, and she's just really awesome. You lift my feet off the ground, you spin me around, you make me crazier, crazier, crazier. Feels like I'm falling and I'm lost in your eyes. You make me crazier, 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 crazier. Ooh.
Well, the Music Summit is just a phenomenal opportunity. It's really what it is, to come and engage and learn and grow and just continue that learning process and just reach for something higher. Every time, last time and this time both, she learns so much. Just not just the one-on-ones, but being challenged, taking what she thought she would bring to the summit and then adding a level of complexity and brilliance to a performance, and she just falls in love with it all over again.
I am really looking forward to being trained under Lynn Bidmont. She is just an amazing person, and I've heard so many good things about her, and I'm very, very excited to be able to have the chance to work with her.
it's just so amazing because not only do they get this wonderful experience and they meet other artists, young artists, and get inspired by them and be challenged by them, and being able to perform with an amazing band in front of an audience without that extra added pressure. So they're essentially at their very best on that stage, and that's an experience, a rare experience to have. So
make me feel like free and like I can be myself and like do anything I want and nobody can judge me.
Laughing all the way out.
First time coming and seeing it and training kids to sing and just bring some other things up in life that they wanted to express, I think is great. And they were happy about it, And so I don't know how many years she's been doing it, but when they called me to come do some stuff with some kids, I'm like, okay. And I'm thinking I brought some nice, interesting instruments for them to see and play, and I thought they were going to be like in the audience. And I do a little thing. They came up on stage. What is that? What is this? I had to go with it. And so so they was cool. They do this. Now you shake that and take turns. Now hold this instrument and shake. So it was totally cool. It was totally different. So I had fun. We walked around stage and whatnot, singing. Then some more guys came and played, and it was a fun thing. So hopefully they got something from that. Because sometimes when things happen and you don't plan it, but you're open for some other things to come out of it. It's like, oh, okay, even I learned something new. So it's cool. Kids are always cool.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.